Guys, you wouldn't believe it. This guy, this blue.
No, I was muted for the entire intro. Hey, you guys already know my name. Zach, I don't know entertainment. Zach, if you're coming from YouTube. There we go. Let me zoom a bit more on the camera. I'm talking about this game that Landfall, the people who made Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And they're also making this new game called Haste, which looks pretty cool. It's not a GDC, that was pretty nice. But they made this game yesterday, which is called Content Warning, which is like Lethal Company. But you make like vlogs of scary videos. It's hilarious. It's $8 now. It was free yesterday. If you didn't grab it, I recommend it. This is super fun with friends. Here's a couple clips of me and my friends playing yesterday. Hey, RD, what's good? Welcome to the stream. This is like some of the most fun I've had in a while. Right? Content warnings. I'm glad you did. I was just saying, like, if you guys didn't grab it, it's still worth the $8. Like, I hope they keep updating it because this game's a banger. Did you get viral, RD? This is the kind of game I'm trying to make, by the way. This is the goal. This level of goofy nonsense. It's so good. Like, I almost feel like I should buy it. And, like, for people. Just because of how good it is. I love it. But that's content warning. Highly recommend it. Definitely in the same vein as just stupid fun. Potato Man comes to stupid potatoes. Oh, yeah. No, I'm back. We actually have a couple things. So it's a quick recap of what we worked on yesterday. We started working on this loose screen here, which tells you like your max net worth and your days in business as the game progresses. So this is what we were mainly working on yesterday. We were working on just getting the day-night cycle working as well. So that's gonna be fun. Realistically, the game is getting closer to where I want it to be for finished products. Of course, there needs to be a lot more balancing. This defend your arms farm from enemies, I'm thinking I'm going to loop that into the next game. The next game is definitely going to be an FPS. This whole thing was practice for making an FPS, but it got overscoped to oblivion. I just realized free at last. RD, what's going on? Were you trapped? Were you taken prisoner of war? What's your lore? What's going on there? What was it doing? I think, yeah, we just need a pause screen, the loose screen, and just have like a little tutorial thing. Prisoner of the Great Spud War. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. It was, I was testing for the War Profiteering update. Decided to go against it, so if you're cutting it, sorry. It's just money. But I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're free. So it's a plus. Sorry for the extraneous construction noises. They're redoing the roofs outside to avoid lawsuits, which are very cool. See, me personally, I'm waiting for a load-bearing pillar, just fall right there, right behind me for dramatic effect, plus the monies. Also, I got this email today. I was wondering about this. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but actually, I'm not gonna do it. Lawsuits, yeah, they're great. I think the stream avatars, or well, not streaming avatars, the stream elements thing I had. They said, hey, if you want, you can join in and get the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. Which, first off, hey, look at that. We're moving up in the world, boys. We got to the point where I can now be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. But at the same time, it's Raid Shadow Legends. It's money. But it's Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know. I'll be falling that far off the deep end. Raid Shadow Legends. You're right, RD. I don't know what I was thinking. That's dollars right there. That's monies. Okay, so loose screen occurs. I think this is what I was working on yesterday. I'm not incorrect. Work in progress. Loose screen. Yeah, good job, Pass Zach. You didn't comment exactly what you were doing. So this is most of what we're going to be working on today. We're just going to get this loose screen done. We are going to get like a main menu going and maybe a pie screen. And afterwards, we'll figure out what to do from there. We can either say, hey, this is pretty much like a mechanically finished product. I'll balance it a little bit so it's like more fun. Classic brain rot, nice. Or we could just like keep pushing away at it until it's at a different state. I don't know. Kind of feeling lackluster about this project right now as time goes on. I want to make something stupid fun. I guess this is stupid fun, but it's like also numbers. And me and math don't mix. So let's get the Pomodoro timer going here. Can I name this animal? No, the Adderall hasn't kicked in. All right. We're gonna get the Pomodoro timer going in. We're gonna just set this up so this actually updates. I believe that there already is, yes. There already is logic for this thing to be set up. So all we have to do now is whenever the, let's see, I think it's the bill cycle menu. This is what we want here. So if this happens and the invoice is actively bankrupt, what we need to do is a couple of things. One, I need to see where this bankruptcy is being passed in from. It's probably going through main. Now I think about it, on bill cycle. Bill week. Set up invoice, bill total, and econ is bankrupt. There we go. So this is what's gonna happen here. So if it is bankrupt, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the bill cycle screen. And once the game, I guess, starts again, or not 1,000% sure. Okay, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We are going to gonna do something I really shouldn't do, which is when well, actually, I want to say if is bankrupt is equal to true, then whenever we press this button and is visible is true, what we want to do is go to our main here. I think is bankrupt. Econ is bankrupt is this. This is, I don't know if this is gonna work. It might work. I hope it works. If we go over here to our process function, and we're gonna say, actually no, we're gonna go here. We're gonna say on new day, actually. Or better yet, actually, we're gonna go on bill cycle here. So let's say like you're about to go bankrupt and you got one more bill cycle to recover. Get out of the red even. Oh God, I'm gonna fall out of my chair. I don't wanna fall, I don't wanna die. We're gonna go on bill cycle. We're not gonna have this on bankrupt thing here anymore. That's gone. I hope that doesn't break anything. On bill cycle, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say if this thing right here is equal to true, then what we're gonna do is we are going to set new screen, yes, dot visible. Oh, actually, first off, visible is equal to true. Do I want, no, that is, I have it set to activate when paused. Let's just, maybe just set this to always. So we're gonna say, hey, loose screen, one visible, or see, that's happening. Then we're gonna say loose screen, what is wrong? Can I try econ? No, is econ a whole different thing? Oh no, what have I done? Did I do a stupid again? I did do a stupid. Oh wait, no, I didn't do a stupid. I did a slightly stupid. There we go. So if econ the bankruptcy equal to that, then what we're going to do is we're going to take our loose screen. We are going to make this a unique name so I don't have to do this every single time. And we're going to do that. And we're also going to do that. And dots. And whatever I put into it. Update labels. We got this. Something's going to happen. I don't think I set my timer. I did. Dot update labels. And we are going to pass in the requisite argument, which are max net worth, which is the player's current wallet, and oh wait, do I even have to do that? No, I don't. I put all of this junk in here, but really that's stat. That's handled in stat tracker. Yeah, actually, what am I doing with this nonsense, dude? We don't even need this bad boy here. All we need to do is go here, and this will just be stats dot max net worth, and this one will be stats days. There you go. And I'm pretty sure days is the right one. Days past. Ah, see? It would have thrown me for a loop there. Alright, so we got those two things. So now whenever this happens, update labels, let's call it visible is equal to true. And we are going to set get tree pause to there. There we go. Get tree that pause. And I'm going to assume that this will work. Yes. Yes, quite. All right. So one of the other things we're gonna have to do is on the finance menu, or wherever I handle the invoice screen, which is down here. What we want to do, what we want to do is we want to make it so the invoice charges the player. So to do that properly, what I need to do is just see where this actually occurs. I'm pretty sure that's in the bill cycle screen. Yes, and what that will be, is this the invoice update tax total tax amount? Yes, so invoice update total, and that just adds the two. So what I want to do is I want to get inventory. How'd I handle this? Is this just on the bill cycle? Oh, this is the bill screen. This setup invoice, you just call it from main. This is on bill cycle. Yeah. Okay, on bill cycle, if econs bankrupt, get tree, loose screen is visible is equal to true, to do blah blah blah. So a setup invoice passes in those values, including the bankruptcy thing. Then what we want to do is we want to say inventory dot remove money. And I don't, is it currently set up for the player to be able to go below zero? I wonder. Here we go. Let's see, money function display. Okay. No, it can go as low as it wants. If amount is greater than or equal to wallet. No. I guess what it can do is I can just do this right here, copy it, put it outside like here, and then do that, and then I can just do this to copy or comment it out. So now we can do negatives. And real quick too, just to make sure nothing was reliant on this. If we go over to our buy screen right here. Let's see, ready main buy potatoes. What is this? I'll confirm this. I confirm this. Oh, yeah, because it only allows you to buy how much it's available here. So that one's already fixed. That's kind of like a safeguard that is set up. But if we go back to, bless you. If we go over to the shop screen here, not you specifically, we want to just get the script for that. Here we go. That, and then on purchase button, purchasing item emit, and then that connects back to main, which is on purchasing item. Bless you. Blah 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 on purchasing item. Okay, so this one sets it up where like it actually prevents us from buying, which is good. Forgot why I was looking at that. But if we go back, here we go. If we go back to our inventory manager here, and we just subtract the wallet amount, because this one right here prevents it from going below zero, but this one we want to kind of allow that to happen. So whenever the player goes through a bill cycle, and if the game doesn't immediately pause afterwards, it'll remove the money. So if we go here to on bill cycle, right here, inventory that remove money, which is something, this will be a sum total of, let's see, econ bill total and econ.tax total. There we go. Okay. And now also, something I want to do is I think, yeah, HUD is what we're messing with here. So if for instance, here we go. HUD update wallet. Oh shoot, that's his own thing. It is. Wow. Okay. Let's set it up where can I just get like straight up colors for it? Like, can I do I'm trying to look a little bit, blaring out Mega Jones. There we go. If I do like wallet labeled color, get theme color, add theme color over it, take the string name. Cool. What does that do specifically? Font color. Oh, cool. And we can do like color dot. Oh, cool. Okay, it's right there. Got brown and crimson's what we want. So we want to say if amount is less than 0, less than or equal to 0. Oh, no, if amount is greater than 0, we want the color to be green. We got a lot of options here, so I'm just gonna mess around with those. Forest green, lawn green, lime green. That's kind of money. Then we want to get an else. And we'll just set it to crimson. Cool. Okay. I think it's because the blue screen is enabled by default. All right, let's try this out. Come on. What's stocks looking at? Oh, wait, spud prices are actually huge right now. Crap! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. We're about to swing it on the curve, selling it. 15. We made so much money, dude. Does that actually make sense? Yeah, it seems about right. And I need to add a counter for how many days passed too. But all right, let's keep it going. I stopped there. Yukons. Let's get some yams. We own more patches too, so might as well growing yams. What's going on in the stocks this week? Yukon prices are pretty high. Yukon price, spot prices are popping the heck off right now though. Oh crap, is this an empty patch? No, we're good. Okay. Nice. Yam's growing. Yukon's growing. How we doing? Spud price 178. Yukon price is 188. Yam prices are up right now, so I think it's time to sell. Crap, it's a new week. Yam price is starting off at $38 a share. Yukon price is off at 346. Spud price is at 313, so I'm gonna wait. Just spud. Okay, see, this is something I need to do too. So spud prices are at 359 right now. That's huge. Yukon prices dropped to 220. Yam prices are up to 288. I'll definitely sell the spuds right now. You gotta be kidding me, I don't want any spuds. Let's get those growing. Okay, crap. Stock. Spud prices are low. Yam prices are going up. Yukon keeps dropping. I think we're gonna sell yam right now. It's actually playable. That's crazy. It's huge. Yam price is going up. I kind of want to add like the ability to have auto planters. So it's like if you load seeds into them, it auto plants it. Because we got the sprinklers. Finally, got the spud crap going up. How are we doing for spud sight? New week, they're not worth anything. This one needs to... There are some issues I need to fix here. Like, there's nothing popping up for that, so I do need to fix that bug. But that was actually playable. Spud stock up to 249. Oh, I forgot, it's not a dollar sign. That's $560 on the Yukon. Okay, definitely selling off the Yukons right now. It's gonna be a huge trade. Nice. Let's see. Get more sprinklers. Ooh, you know what? Fertilizer actually might be a way to do like double crops. Which is like you buy the fertilizer and it's just like, hey, this like doubles, like this causes the potatoes to like replant themselves to a certain extent. I think that'd be a fun mechanic actually. Okay. Have 0 yams. I own 30 spuds. Spud prices actually peak right now. Huge sell. $22,000 right now. At this point, I'm just rich. I do need to fix these flooding patches. So I think the dirt is shiny. I can maximize... Oh, I'm out of patches, actually. Let's get some more potato patches in here. And yam crop, Yukon, and let's get the spuds in there too. Nice. Yam crop already up. Yukon crop up too. Spud crop up, that's huge. Spud prices aren't doing too bad. Yukon prices are pretty ass right now, but yam prices are up. We're gonna sell half our yam stock, wait for another pop up in price. That puts us at 25,000. Keep it running, keep it running. I think we're good. Do I have any more potato patches? I do have 2 more potato patches. I think here. Here. Just put some more Yukons up here. Yams. Yeah. Get the yam up there. Got Yukon patch going. What's Yukon stocking look? Ooh, spud price is kind of up right now. Yukon price is kind of up too. Yam prices are up too. You know, let's just drop the entire yam stock, dude. That's huge money right there. Okay, so at the current rate, I'm not going to go bankrupt. So there needs to be some price rebalancing. And, oh, my invoice just passed. Cool. All right, cool. So a lot of stuff going on there. There definitely needs to be some price rebalancing. There needs to be a way to track the days. I think that's good. And we'll add the fertilizer. I think we might like just leave it as for a playtest right there, just to see what's next, to see if we want to add anything, or just like see if we're like enjoying it. Because right now there's not much of a challenge on top of it. So on the HUD screen, I am gonna add the what's it called? Where we go? We got the HUD here. I'm gonna add a day counter so you just know, or like time left before bill cycle. We'll just keep duplicating these. So we got wallet label. Do that. Let's call this one day. Let's see. Day counter. And then let's see, time. Let's see. No, I want to make it one word. We got the day counter. Then we got, let's see, bill countdown. So I'm not sure what exactly talks to the HUD. It's right now it's just a wallet label. So what we do need is we need a way for our day counter to keep track of the days that can just be updated from the main once we got the time of day going through that. So we got that, and bill counter. Let's grab you in there. Make sure these are both labels so we can access their individual properties. Like so. And then maybe there's a couple more things. Like we should add more planting sound effects. We could add some in-game music too. Makes it a little more of a complete project. And we can change the skybox too, because now we're at the point where like I can add like more graphical junk to it, and I can like start improving some of the things. Like when we add fertilizer, I'll make it so like just a whole separate like fertilizer menu you can scroll through. I'm thinking, but let's see. Let's get Funk update day counter, and it'll just be like I mean whenever this is called, it'll just add 1 to the day count. Oh no, let's make it so it takes days. It's an integer, and all this will be, I don't know if I want to, yeah, I'll just put this here in the HUD, and we'll just set it to be like day. We'll have our day counter dot text is equal to this day, and then space, and then plus an str of stats, stat track, or just stats really, that days pass. There we go. And we'll get a Funk update bill counter, and we'll have that be whatever. I guess we'll just put like days until bill. Should be an error. So void. And then we will have this be, we'll have our bill counter, or bill countdown dot text equal to time until next bill, and that will be that, and str of days until bill. Sweet. All right, now we just need to have that update via the main node. Also, let me just back this up. I just realized. Let's see. Grow and plant potatoes and actively keep track of this stock. So there's that right there. Let's yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go to main, close other tabs, and let's go back here to the HUD. See how the main and the HUD connects together? Where's that reference? It's probably only referenced at the top, right? Or not? Never hear it. So on sell potatoes is when that changes. So let's get the on new day here. So whenever a new day occurs, we will do we'll just call the HUD.update day counter, and we put the day in here. Oh wait, do I still have that as an argument even though I don't need that anymore? Yeah. There we go. Save that. Save the rest in the error. We don't need that. And for the time until next bill, that's reliant on the time manager, which bill threshold, day threshold. This one will be progress. Oh, that's a work chart. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. You know how it usually goes on this stream. I'm going to BRB. I am still here. I'll keep this timer up on the big screen. I don't know. Can I make it expensive? Can I? I can. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Once this timer goes off, I'll keep the audio running. You'll know where I'm at. But yeah. All right, we are back at it. I didn't realize my mic was muted that entire time. All right, so what are we doing? Let's see, is my camera gonna work? Sweet, it does. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do now is we're just going to make sure that we can get the build cycle counter working. And I think the easiest way to do that without just making this a lot harder than I'm gonna have to make it for myself is just seeing like how many days until like the next build cycle occurs. And I've already set up the logic for that, I'm pretty sure here. Where we, let's see, if days pass is that and the build threshold is greater than 0, that's, I wonder if we can just say like, hey, if we, I guess I could just pass out days past minus the build threshold, or build threshold minus days past, just to see where it goes, because I'm pretty sure days past, I don't know, week progress, I think, minus days past. And if days past is percentage of week progress gets reset to 0. Oh yeah, I did this in a really weird way. Okay, so I had it set up so whenever we take the days that have passed and we took it from the build threshold, it will it just basically checks to see if there will be a remainder, and that's a way to check to see if something is divisible, which is called a modulo right here. So I think what we have to do is either I just create a new variable for that. So it's like, hey, this amount of days just passed, subtract this amount from there, and go on from that. Which I think might be the way to do it. Because, well, actually, hold on. Let's quickly go do something that's the equivalent of just looking up what 2 + 2 is on a calculator and just seeing what happens if I feed in a for loop and modulo by 14. I'm gonna go for a quick Python interpreter. Actually, why am I doing that here? I can just do it in here. Let's see, on ready, we're just gonna say for I in 14. Yeah, let's do for I in 14. Print I plus 1 modulo 14, just to see what it gives us. And we'll say, yeah, let's see what this does. All right, so it eventually goes from like 1, 0, okay, 1, 2, so this is 14 numbers in total, so this would be like, hey, we take that, minus, how do I do this? Oh, I guess I just do that plus 14 or times 14. No, because like if we have, let's see, that's 1 modulo 14, I think. Dude, I need to be way smarter than this. Let's just get the count in there and just see what I can look at. It's each, nope. Okay, so this is 0, 1, so 0 modulo 14, really? Okay, so it's just 1 modulo 14 with a remainder of 1. So this is 1, so this would be 2 modulo 14, right? I think. I apologize for how bad I am at math. There it is. There we go. So this one is like, hey, there is 13 days remaining. Here, there's 12 days remaining. Here, there are 11 days remaining, and here's 0 days remaining. Cool, that's exactly what I was hoping it would do. So all I have to do is just be like, hey, I guess just take the days. Well, can I just keep going, actually? Because like after 14, what if I go into like 28, actually? Like what if I do that? Then let's just like print a separator in there, right? And let's do the same thing for 28. Or want to see what that looks like. Okay, so it goes from 1, 1, 2, 2. Oh, cool. 28, 0. So yeah, it just does the same thing every time. So what I can just do is I can just modulo the days that have passed, and it should just give me the same result every single time. Because it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, look at that. Oh yeah, here we go. And then just resets once we hit 14. Okay, cool. This is exactly what I was hoping it would do. So now what we're gonna do is take whatever number that passes through it, add 1 to it. So we just gotta take days passed plus 1, and then modulo by the bill threshold. I'm gonna forget this. I'm gonna write this down real quick. So let's get a quick sticky note right here. So we're gonna do days passed plus 1. That gives us what we need, I think. I'm not sure. We're gonna do that modulo by bill threshold. And then we take that amount and we just subtract 14 from it. Or I think. Because it's like, hey, this is 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So okay, I have now confused myself. Maybe I just have to divide it by 14, because eventually we're just gonna get the same sequence of numbers every single time. So put the Neo, that's how you know I'm serious right now. Because it's like 13 days left, 12 days left. So I think it's just 14 minus. Yeah. So what you can do is 14 minus this. And then that gives us what we need, assuming that it starts from day 0. And this is, let's see, days until. So it's equal to 14 minus the days passed right there, and there's a parentheses in there too, because it needs to be encapsulated. Modulo the bill threshold. And that gives us what we need for that. So what we want to do in our HUD here is, I don't know what that is, so what I'm going to do again is I'm going to say var bill threshold, and we're going to say this is a integer. I'm going to say hard to set by main on start. Assuming that, wait, no, it's gonna load it in reverse. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this an export there. Let's see, we're gonna say set this to be the same as it is in the econ manager. Until I figure out a way to do that when it's not hard coded, but I just want this to work. We're gonna close this one right here. And what we're gonna do is we're going to take our little equation that I just made here. And I think, yeah, okay. Just going to put that on the monitor. We are going to set it up. Wait, am I muted again? Okay, just double checking. Yeah, there you go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say var days, let's see, or var countdown is equal to bill threshold, which is what we need, minus stats dot days passed plus 1 modulo bill threshold. And that hopefully will give us exactly what we need. And with that being done there, let's go back to our HUD and move our text in the correct way. So it's like, hey, we got the days counter here, and we got the bills counter right here. Come on. And And let's say this one will be red. Like this and whatever. I keep forgetting to add the red color to my swatch actually. Make this pink, why not? I kinda like that color right there. And we'll make this days like a kind of golden orangey thingy. That seems nice. Please don't have one in my swatch. Dude, what is wrong with me? I never have my favorite colors. I'm so upset right now. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, well, at least we know that's working. Day 0. Let's go to our build countdown. And I think I just need to set it up in main to update that properly. There. And what did I set the bill label to be? It's going to see time until next bill. And we'll just take that string and we'll go over here to build countdown. We'll go here. And we'll just set this to whatever I think it is. I think it's 14 by default. And if we go back to our main here, we go back to our econ manager, nope, our time manager, build threshold is 14. We go back to our HUD, where we set our build threshold to also be 14. All right, run it. Module 0 in error, okay. Let's see, what's wrong here? Is it because of what days past is? And, build threshold should be 7. It should be 14 by default. Was it because of days past? I mean, it's still days past plus 1. So even if it's 0, it should be 1 anyway. Okay. Let me just see how this works. This math is already off. I think it's because I did the plus 1. Oh. Interesting. I think we got a missed update on day 8 for some reason. There we go. Okay, I think the plus 1 is wrong. Also, the way I did do the day counter is kind of busted. There we go. 13 days until next bill. 12 days until the next bill. Yep. 11. Yep, this is right. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I'm not sure why it skips day 8. That's odd. Let's go back to our main and see how we're doing this. On new day, it passes in that. Update bill, yeah. Update that happens. And I'm pretty sure the new day gets updated every single time something passes on the time manager. It's probably happening here. Days pass, last day pass. The first days equal to that. Something's happening on day 8. Oh yeah, it's this, isn't it? It's the week progress that's occurring, I believe. Is that? Maybe this needs to happen afterwards. It's like, you refreshed it though. Because it doesn't seem like this one is incorrect. Let's try that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so whenever that happens, his first in is refreshed. Like, this is straight up doesn't happen, which isn't what we want. And I'll get rid of this too, because we don't need this for loop anymore, just to test that out. Let's also back this up. Like I say, work in progress. HUD updates. Bill counter and day counter added. For some reason, it breaks on day 8. And that's probably because of when I have the weekly reset occur. I didn't even set my timer, dude. Blink. Alright. Okay. So we have that going on. I just want to figure out what's going on when that happens, because the new day, new stocks doesn't even get past. Just like 10 minutes. There we go. If day pass is equal to that, and bill threshold is that, then we do that. So why isn't that happening? When we get once the new day, new thing happen? New day gets emitted if, okay, there we go. So new day occurs after the week also happens. So I think that's a problem. Yeah, problem. I can't speak. If is days true, week progress does occur, but new day is what actively updates the HUD. And why did I stop new day from emitting when I have a new week occur? So on new day, we update bill counter. On new week, we reset the stock values. So let's try this out actually. Instead of just immediately returning after that, let's remove the return on that, and we'll just have both of them occur. If that breaks it, actually, let's quickly comment that out. Let's see. Say commenting out return to see if that fixes HUD issue. Because I didn't realize that return was happening at the same time. Let's see if that does it. And also we will increase the rotation rate to 5. So we can get a little more speed on that. Okay. 7, 8, there you go. Yep. 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 Perfect. Okay, that fixes it. So it does that. We got our HUD counting down the days of the week now. That's good and great. Sweet. Let's do that. That's fine. I think that's good for that. Something I did kind of want to fix was just how the... Oh, you know what? Now is a good time to test to see if we can actually go bankrupt too. Like, what happens if we do go bankrupt? So it's like, oh, man, I have $0. Here we go. I'm not gonna make it in time. Oh shoot, that immediately throws us into a game over. Okay. Days in business 14, yep. And I also need to make it so we can see our cursor again, which does need to occur afterwards. And the game doesn't stop actually, now I'm seeing that. Why is that? Is it because... Oh, I wonder if it's because our invoice screen popped up as well. That's something to wonder. Right here, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. But we're doing pretty well so far. We're getting closer to a finished project. I think like the last thing I want to add mechanically is the fertilizer, so we can kind of get like an auto planting thing going on. So the player does like have the option to just get like better quality stuff. And I don't know, we might add one more potato. Or we'll just start working on like graphical changes and adding some sound effects, because I think that will take this to like a more finished product. But right now we're almost in a spot where we can just be like, hey, try this out. If it's fun, say it, cool. If it's not fun, send it back and I'll work on it a little bit more. But yeah, all right, BRB. Got the double mute. Okay, so what was the last thing that we were kind of messing around with? I think I got the build cycle and I did let's see, I did not back up. Change rotation rate so we could test it out. Oh yeah. So there was a slight issue with how the invoice screen popped up, I think, on top of that. And I think it's because of how I handle it in main, where it's like, let's see. Is it handled in process? No, it's handled on build cycle, I believe. Yeah, here we go. So if bankrupt is equal to true, then lose screen happens, then get repaused. There we go. So that's on the build cycle occurring. And we should probably return out of it because I think, yeah, it's also doing the invoice and that's what's causing the continuation of it. So we're going to return out after that occurs. And I think the player has it where we are set up to UI locked. There we go. So we want to set this to not that afterwards. So go to the main here, go here, go here. Input that mouse when captured. We don't want that anymore. We want, or we need to have this happen prior. We want you to actually occur around here. We'll input that mouse mode. Visible. I think. Afterwards. And if we go bankrupt, which we should, if I just place on a singular potato patch. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. And if we click quit, game quits. Sweet. Awesome. So if we go bankrupt, that happens. It's cool it doesn't show the bankrupt label on the invoice. That's fine. What we do want to do though is on the HUD here. Blah, blah, blah. If amount is greater than 0, do that. If it's less than 0, do that. That's only occurring on payment. So what I do want, I really kind of wanted it to happen where it's like if you have straight up no money, it is red. So maybe we'll make it like a little delay where you get like a chance to recover if you go bankrupt. So like, let's add a variable here. Let's create a quick var call. Var bankruptcy counter. That's a int, or it's going to be equal to 0 by default. If the player goes bankrupt once they get a chance to recover. So we'll say that, and we're gonna say here, blah, 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 on build cycle. So we're gonna say if econ is equal to true and bankruptcy counter is less than or equal to 0, and you do that. Otherwise, you do this. And we remove money. So let's see if that fixes that. And I'm gonna tab out so I can at least, yeah, that's way too much screen real estate up there where it shows us all that stuff. I can shrink that down to like way lower than it actually is. What we want to see though is we just want to see like, hey, you're bankrupt. Does the money counter update? Oh no, I'm bankrupt. It cost me $40. It should have negative $40. It does not occur. So inventory that remove money does not occur. And what we want to do after that is we want to say HUD.update wallet label. And that takes an amount. We're going to take inventory.wallet. There we go. So that should fix that. If the amount is greater than or equal to 0, we'll say it's green. If it's not, say something red. Keep that as is. There's something else I want to change there. I wasn't sure what. Oh yeah, the screen real estate. Dude, I don't know how I keep forgetting that part. So if we go here, let's go to our main here. I'm just gonna straight up shrink it. I think I can just do this and it will be fine. Should look fine in game. Yeah, look at that. Go to full screen. You got a lot more space to see what's going on. Maybe we should put that in the top left, top right. I don't know. It's already in the top left. Maybe bottom left. Oh, yeah, and I want to build some stuff just to really mess with it. Oh no, I'm bankrupt. I should have negative $70, yes. Okay, let's see if we can grow some spuds in time. It's not gonna happen. It actually might happen. Oh my God, okay, so if spud stock is actually, it's $104, I'm pretty sure I own 12 spuds, and that gets me to recover. Paid. Okay, that actually works. Okay, so I think, let's see. Basically what I want to do is maybe we'll just add like a little bit where it's like, hey, you can go, yeah, look at that. It's great. We have the ability to pay and then not pay. So let's back that up here again. Let's see. Bankruptcy added. Players get a chance to recover from bankruptcy once. There you go. Something that's good there. Let's check out where we are on this little checklist I wrote, because this is where it was at loose screen, yeah. And add a pause screen too. I guess what we can do for that actually is if we go over to our finance menu here, we can add another tab that's just will behave as our pause screen. It can make tab or pause. And yeah, let's actually just do that. Add another duplicate. Shop 2. We'll call this one pause screen. Oh, you know what? The shop is the worst one I could have duplicated actually, because it has a script attached to it. Let's just duplicate the trade screen actually, and we'll make it here, and we'll put like pause menu. Oh. And we'll be there at the bottom. And actually, we'll make it the first thing that the player has access to. And on our pause menu here, we will get rid of these things here. Like that. There you go. Too bad. It is really too bad I can't just like customize how this looks. Or can I? If I do this, will it actually change the color of the tab? No, it won't. Whack, dude. Alright. There you go. Let's see. Kind of go. So this is theme overrides. Font selected. I don't care about that so much as I care about tab selected. Oh, wait a second. Background. Yeah, I can't really do much there. I'm not worried too much about that. Wish I could change it. I cannot. That's fine. We'll add a couple of things. Add like a big axe. Try not to curse. Getting way worse, and cursing is becoming like a main part of my language. And put that there. We'll have it be centered. Then we will have it. But this isn't exactly. Oh yeah, here it is. Theme overrides. We'll go for font sizes. Just increase that guy right there. And we will move them down a little bit, like so. And we'll add a couple buttons here. So we'll add a vertical box, which we want. Or we could just add some like indiscriminate sliders. Where it's like, let's see. Option sliders. So we'll add some stuff here where it's just like, slider. A slider maybe? That's what we want. And why are you up there? There we go. Do we want you to? We don't want you to fill up the entire thing. What I do want though is if we go here, I think it's layout, custom minimum size. This one scales it up accordingly, which is nice. So we'll make it like that. Maybe like, no, I'm not gonna do that. 50 should be our mid size. No, 500. Perfect. A little too much actually. Let's make that like 300. There you go. That's good. And let's also. So we got that. Can I just like add a label on top of that? Like so. And just have it organized there. It'll be like volume. like, I guess, what's it called? Like, let's call it general volume, I guess. Okay. I forgot what it's called, like in most games for some reason. But we'll call it that. Then we will do a duplication here. And we'll make this one like music volume. And then we'll do another one, which will be, I guess, sound effects volume. Oh, it's called master volume. Now I remember. So like FSX. I've always like that volume. Then let's add a couple of dividers in between them. So we'll just do that by adding a control node in between each of these, like that. Then we'll duplicate you, put you in between here. There we go. And we'll call this one the volume slider. SFX slider. This one will be the music slider. And then this one will be the general slider. And for our control nodes here, that we will set our minimum. Let's see, I think it's, I always forgot to do this, even though I've done this like a billion times at this point. Layout to be about there. There we go. And now we have our option slider menu set up pretty well. And let's get a couple buttons at the bottom. So at the bottom of our pause menu here, we'll add an HBox container. And we'll have that anchored to the bottom of our screen, a little bit higher, like this. There we go. And this one will be our buttons, or our option buttons. And we will add 2 buttons to this here. And that. This one will be the main menu button. And this one will be the quit button. Yeah, our quit button. And inside each of these, we will say main menu. And you will say quit. You guys both need to also add a control node in there too, to be our separator in betwixt them. There we go. And we will set it up so this actually takes over the entire bottom of the screen. Nah, I don't want that. I'm just anchored to the bottom like that. And then move it up like that. Come on, let me just move it up there. Then we go for options buttons here. We go to layout, custom minimum size on the Y. Make it a little wider, like that. And on the X, drag that bad boy. Ooh, no, that's not doing anything. Cool. Oh, crap. I'm gonna change this to be like 62 pixels seems good. We'll make it like maybe 60. And let's see what 150 looks like there. No, it doesn't look, 500. Better. All right. And for our buttons and our control node, we will set it to layout, transform, container sizing, expand, please. There we go. And then we'll set our control node to use less than the other ones. Sweet. And finally, for our buttons here, we'll go to our theme overrides, and we will increase our font sizes. Sweet. And that is a pause menu. And we'll set these up to do different things. But for now, that's pretty good. So now our tab kind of acts as our pause. So it's like, hey, pause. You can like control the volume and junk. Can I also make it where, I wonder if I can make it where the bar is always like filled up. Got the trade menu, stock menu, pause menu. Perfect. All right. And, oh, instead of like a main menu, maybe I can have like a resume button on that. Or tabs are resume. I don't know. We'll keep it like that. I just want to know if like I have these always selected. Is that a theme thing? It would be our scroll wheel, right? Or our H slider. Grabber slider. Not that part. It'd be the fill. There we go. Base type. Yeah, I guess you just... I'd liked it. So like whenever it's filled, it just shows that instead of like disappearing whenever that happens. I guess that maybe can happen. What's this? H slider, yeah. Okay. I guess I can't do anything about that. That sucks. Anything here maybe? Remove items. Remove all items. Nope. Don't do that, please. Is it in just like the straight up slider settings? Range, tick on borders. Visibility? Ordering. This doesn't really matter too much. All right. Same thing. Let's just do a quick backup. We're gonna say work in progress. Pause menu. Let's see. Added. Pause menu. Volume sliders do nothing. There you go. All right. Good backup there, and I think that actually does complete this list. Yeah, there we go. And there's a couple more things to do just to finish the build system. But like once that's done, we just get to the point of general balance, and we'll see where. Like maybe I'll add the ability for people to, you know what I'll do? I'll add the ability for people to tweak the values for the rotation rate in the build cycle, and then I'll just have testing be done. Like I'll have testing done via that. I think that's the best way to do that. And just see where people go instead of like me just like tweaking at it over and over again. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do our 5-minute break. I'll be back. I'll keep the BRB up. He'll be here just sitting in the chat. But yeah, BRB, I'm gonna get the 5-minute break going. See you guys in a bit. All right, y'all. The timer did not fully go off, but I think I'm gonna call it here. I think we got a. Oh, let's see, camera. We got them. There we go. I think we got a pretty decent amount of progress today. Actually, we got a pause screen going. We added in the final mechanic, which is just being able to be billed. There was actually a point in time where I was strategizing how many potatoes I need to sell. So a lot of it just is actually going to come down to us balancing, and I think that's going to be where you guys come in. We will probably spend like the next couple of streams just like making the game a little more visually appealing, and then actually making the pause screen do stuff. But the most important thing is I'm going to add in a couple of sliders where you'll be able to tweak like how often a build cycle occurs and then how fast the day cycle goes. So if it gets a little too fast, you can tweak it down. If it gets a little too slow, you can tweak it up. And hopefully via testing, we'll get to a point where it's balanced rather than me just like kind of tweaking out and being like, oh yeah, this is kind of fun, but really it's just how my brain works. It should be how your guys' brain works. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks to everyone who joined. I'm going to, of course, give out a quick shout out in chat. RD, you're our one and only brain rot specialist and also OG coming into the chat. It's good to see you again. Also, y'all, we have hit, let me make sure I'm getting this number right here. We have hit 68 subs on the channel. We're one short of the funny number. That's huge. And even though that, probably not going to do it, because I don't know if it's like legit, but I'm gonna take the offer at least for kind of like a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship as a sign that we're in the right direction. This is fun. This is fun. Keep it going, y'all. This is great. If you haven't already checked, if you haven't already joined the server, join it. There's new people joining every time we stream, or almost every time we stream. A lot of talent in there. A lot of great people to check out. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.